When I started the donut plant 19 years ago, no one was making, donuts in restaurants or bakeries outside of the donut chains. I would walk right into Dean and DeLuca and Balducci's without an appointment or anything, because I didn't know what I was doing, And then they'd try it, and every time they just buy it right on the spot, because it was something that had never been done before. It was something very new. My grandfather became a baker, I'm sure out of necessity, because his family was immigrants from Finland, and a lot of the recipes that he used, he invented them, he made them up himself. After my grandfather died, I grew up with my grandmother, and her and I used to bake cookies and bagels and bread. My brother and I used to go into the basement, and we just used to play with all the bakery equipment, not knowing that someday I'd open a bakery myself. When I moved to New York, it seemed like I was always working in bakeries and restaurants. My first job was as a busboy at Studio 54. There's such a group of creative people there who used to just totally rip out the whole nightclub every night and redo it, repaint it, refurnish it, and it'd be a whole different theme every night. And I know that when I started the donut plant, I wanted that same excitement. When you walk in the door, one of the reasons I changed the flavors so much is because I want the customers, when they come into the door, to not know exactly what there's going to be there. I mean, if you go into the bathroom here, it's kind of like my ode to Studio 54. It's like one big mirror ball. So that's when I started to really explore my own creativity. I took my grandfather's donut recipe and I incorporated my lifestyle of using healthy, high-quality ingredients, which is what I was doing, like cooking for myself and buying fresh fruit and putting them in the glazes and roasting nuts and putting in the glazes. This was before this whole farm-to-table thing. So what I was doing, using healthy ingredients on a donut, was, it's kind of like an oxymoron, I hope to have it so that every idea in my mind that I have for donuts is realized and out for everyone to enjoy. Using the ingredients to where they're the highest quality and the freshest, and changing people's idea of what a donut could be, the possibilities. But number one, it's delicious, because to me, if something is delicious is the most important thing.
I just love the blank canvas of pasta just about more than anything right now, because it's the same ingredients, flour and water. If you read and study pasta all over Italy, I mean, it's amazing how many generations of people have come up with all these different shapes and different sauces.